Hi, I'm Matt,
And I'm Bianca.
and we're from EverybodySwing.com. And right now we're coming to you from the Fantasy Resort in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Beautiful, beautiful resort.
And we figured if we were going to answer some questions, this was the place to do it, huh?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, our first question comes to us from John Wad. And by the way, great name, by the way. If you ever want to email us any question at all, anything at all, we'll answer it for you. We'll be honest. That's the most important thing. So John Wad asks us, or he asked me, it says, Matt, what thought goes through your head when a dude unleashes a monster dong and lays into Bianca? Well, I guess that proves my point over that you can ask us anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what he unleashes a monster dong.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, it's a good thing. So yeah, when
I'll say.
exactly, yeah, when something like that happens, and although there are very few people that have penises that are larger than mine.
I'm not. That was quite a advertisement for yourself.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure it'll happen. Mm-hmm. Although it would, I couldn't even imagine where some guy actually has a penis that is larger than mine. No, seriously. When that would happen, it's actually kind of a cool thing. I mean, I'm actually like, I can actually look at it and go, wow, she is going to have a fucking good time with this guy.
She is.
She is going to have an orgasm, she's going to have an orgasm anyway. But she'll have many, many orgasms, and she will like that.
The whole thing is about different experiences and different people and appreciating different bodies. And, it's not about what size they are. It's about what we do together, and the experience and sharing the experience with your husband or your partner and a couple other people or many other people.
That's right. Yeah, so no, I would have no problem with that. I mean, big dicks, small dicks, guys that are hotter than me, that type of stuff. I mean, I look at it, the jealousy thing is completely out the window, so I don't look at it like that at all. It's just more along the lines of will she have a good time with this guy, and the better
That's
time.
more important than anything.
The better time she has, and the more she's enjoying herself, the more I enjoy myself, excluding the fact that I'm getting fucked by a girl right now. The fact that I can enjoy the fact that she's enjoying herself, and the bigger the dick the bigger the dick he has, or not even the dick size, just more along the lines of how good if the guy's better at me than sex. I know that that happens too. That it's some people that we've been with have been in lifestyle for many years and
they know different tricks.
Yeah.
And you learn stuff. I mean, it's all a learning experience. Every single time you fuck someone, it's a learning experience because you're going to learn something different from them or new or whatever, and it's great. It's an education.
Yeah. I mean, if there's guys and girls that are way better than me or way better than her, and they can actually show us a trick or a technique or something like that. Because next time we're going to use, not only next time, but when we get back to our room or our house or whatever, we're going to get back and we're going to try that thing. Well, let's see what happens if I put my tongue here or whatever it might be. I've never thought of that before. That's a good thing. It's a good thing, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Oh, actually, same guy, John Wad. He asks, do you guys frequent swinger clubs, and do they allow single guys in?
Mm-hmm. We do frequent swinger clubs. We go to them when we can, and we love to go to different ones in different cities. We want to visit all of them.
Yeah. There's swinger clubs all over the world, and some of them, as far we've been to a few, but some of them we've heard are not so great, and other ones are phenomenal. Just depends, So there are a lot of reviews on our website, everybodyswing.com. You can actually go and look up different reviews of clubs throughout the world, and what other people think of them, honest opinions. As far as single guys are concerned, I mean that's kind of a question mark.
Kind of goes club to club a lot of times, and night to night. A club will let single guys in on 2 nights a month or every Friday night or whatever. It's typically not every single night, or they'll have they're allowed every single night but only 10. And the club owners need to know the single guys that are allowed in. I mean, every club is going to have their own stipulations as far as what they want, who they want in there. Now, some clubs, they may just go, anybody can come in, whatever. But the people who are truly into swinging may not, there's a percentage that's not into that. Not everybody wants a single guy. A lot of people are looking for couples, so it kind of just depends on what you have going on, what you're looking for, and what the club, I'm sure the club owners decide based on who's coming into the club, what works for them in the area they're in. So, in answer to your question, yes, they do allow single guys. You just need to look in your area at the club you want to go to their website or call them if you have to, and find out what their stipulations are.
And some places actually, like Bianca had mentioned, some places will they want to know the guys beforehand to make sure that they're not creepy or that they're going to annoy the regulars that come in there all the time by just hitting on wives or ignoring the husbands or whatever it might be. So
Here's
for
the
instance,
hint. Be on your best behavior. If you go to a club or you go to meet someone, be on your best behavior. Be really sweet to everybody, and don't be pushy. If they want you, they'll come to you. And the better attitude you have, the more often you'll be invited back.
Yeah, and for
and
instance,
more likely you'll get laid.
Yeah. One of the places we go to, they actually need any single guys who want to come in. They actually have to come and volunteer for a time beforehand on other nights. Whether it's helping people out with questions or giving tours or whatever it might be, or just kind of just to be a security type of stand in the corner type of person, just to make sure that they're cool guys and that that they won't have issues with them. And then they've kind of earned the right to come in there. And the most important thing is, don't expect, if you're a single guy, don't expect to come into a place like this and get laid. A lot of people really look at it like you should feel honored that you're even allowed to come in there, because a lot of people don't want single guys. A lot of people do. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there are nights that are there are couples. We have some friends who own a club, and they say that on the night that one night a week they have guys come in there, and there are couples that are literally, you come in there and you are going to get laid because they just want to go to town on as many people as they can. Good for them. A lot of people are into that. A lot of people aren't into that. So, as long as you don't expect that you'll get laid, just expect, hey, you're going to have a good time. You're going to meet a lot of nice people. Sometimes you're just planting the seed, and next time they might say, hey, come on over. Whatever it might be, you have no idea. Just most important thing is to be polite. Excuse me. Last thing on that is as far as price is concerned. Single guys, there's always a cost to get into these clubs, and it's definitely more higher price than you would find at just a regular nightclub. For example, a couple is going to be $50 to come in, and a single girl is going to be either free or $10 or $20 to come in, but a single guy might be $100. So it's definitely it's higher.
Fair, but it is what it is.
Well, yeah, it's unfair, but it also it makes sure that the guys are really serious about,
but
hey,
you don't want guys that are just gonna kind of stand around and watch people.
Well, they're going to be polite and all that, but they're also not going to do something stupid where they're going to get kicked out in 5 minutes,
right,
and then they're out $100. They will. I mean, we know a lot of single guys that do very, very well in the lifestyle because they're polite and they're nice and they're friendly and they're outgoing and they're not creepy. That is the one thing that'll turn people off over anything else, is creepy guys. So if you get rid of that aspect of you, you'll if you have that, you'll have a blast in the lifestyle. Well, this is all we have for today. But again, we're at the Riviera. I keep calling it that. I don't know why I keep calling it. It's on the Mexican Riviera. Maybe that's what it is. The Fantasy Resort. It's a new lifestyle resort in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
You need to come out here.
Yeah, and yeah. We're at the prude pool today, so that's why her top's on. Unfortunately, so actually, if you want to see her with her top off, then you're going to have to come back and meet us here when we come back next time. Yeah. Because her breasts. Phenomenal. All right, well, thanks for watching. Again, check us out at everybodyswing.com and ask us a question. We will answer any question, no matter how ridiculous it is, like about unleashing a monster dong into Bianca.
We're really open.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching.